Fellas, I know what you're thinking. What's happening with this PS4 patch size thing that's going on? This looks sort of important. We downloaded a patch that was way bigger than intended. 10 gigabytes was not what we were anticipating, thinking at all. And what this says is the fix addressing a significant game crash caused today's patch to be larger than expected. We apologize for this inconvenience and thank you for your patience. Now, of course, I cover patch notes, so welcome to the channel. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications if you want to know more in depth about these patch notes that's going on. And we're going to check out the internet. So I'm going to switch over to that real quick so we can look at what was going on Twitter with Fortnite. Now, fellas, the story actually begins on April 2nd. And it says, we're experiencing some issues with our matchmaking services. You may experience a login queue. Note login queue. Okay, this was happening huge for duos. Solos weren't really affected much. Every time I was partnered with somebody going into even squads was sort of affected a little bit. Duos, primarily, you were just in a queue forever. So if that sticks out to you, remember that time. Because we're going to scoot up just a little bit here and we'll see that matchmaking services did return to a healthy state. And no longer were there any login queues, okay? So from there, we moved into the next day. And there's a reported crash that was occurring constantly, right? PS4 players patch is coming tomorrow at 3 a.m. And this was on the 3rd. So tomorrow would be the 4th. And so 22 hours ago, as of today, we're looking at the PS4 patch size of 10 gigabytes, which was unexpected. We're looking into this right now and apologize for the inconvenience. So I'm going to switch over real quick. I'm going to pull up my OBS and we're going to switch over to the gameplay. There we go. Because I want to show you real quick on Fortnite. If we go to update history, we can see that version 1.53, which was 3.4.4 release, stability fixes to improve Fortnite. That was our latest download. That was the 10 gigabyte download that you saw. Very strange. Very strange. Let's hop back over onto the internet here. I'm going to pull up my OBS again. Okay, there we go. So let's read a little more into this, alright? This was all about fixing a crash that was occurring. They don't want this game to crash on you. That's the most important thing to note. We're aware that PS4 3.4.4, what we just looked at, that patch size is 10 gigabytes, which was unexpected. We're looking into this issue right now and apologize for the inconvenience. I love the fact that they own up to what's happening and they want to fix it. So that's huge. Trade in spare supplies. Remember vending machines? That was my last video. I'll have that link down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if you want to see some gameplay on the vending machines and me going in and finding one. But if we look 15 hours ago, note that right now on my screen, it is currently the 5th of April at midnight. We released a PS4 patch tonight to address a significant game crash. Reported download size is between 470 megabytes, that was the intended, and a 10 gigabyte download. That's what we got, okay? The patch size is safe to download and the size should continue to resolve shortly. So this 10 gigabyte should resolve into 470 megabytes. That's their intended, okay? So what we're going to see right now is something pretty in particular. We're experiencing issues with matchmaking services to help relieve some of the pressure we've applied a cooldown in between matches and temporarily disabled the squads playlist for high explosives. So note there are little changes happening overnight that were occurring. They've returned to a healthy state and okay, we're applying updates for our backend services tomorrow, April 5th at 4 a.m. That's what I'm about to experience coming up in a minute. You guys are, of course, getting this video after it's been applied and completed. That will help with scaling. There will be some downtime. So I'm not sure how long Fortnite's going to be down tonight for, but just note that I'm noting it here in the video so we have it actually recorded. April 5th at 4 a.m. And so what we're experiencing here is some downtime based on fixing that crash that was occurring. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the gameplay. there was that crash that occurred. People's games were crashing and they'd have to restart over and over again. And so what we're seeing here is simply them addressing this fix. They're going to scale it down. That's what scaling means. They're going to scale it down. Okay, so we see this update history of 1.53, which appeared to be 10 gigabytes. They're going to scale that down now to the size. Let me switch back over to give you that exact figure again, because it's important. You know, you guys deserve to know just as much as I know, you know. So 470 megabytes is what they're intending this to be. So they're going to scale it down. Okay, that's what's happening in these off hours. So you might wake up to this and not even know what was happening. This might not even have seemed like a thing to you. But that's why I'm here, man. Just to kind of run you guys through it so you know what's going on. And we can see it down there, scheduled maintenance. We have scheduled maintenance on April 5th at 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Servers will be unavailable during that time. So that pretty much covers it, guys, what was exactly occurring here when you log in and see this PSA, which is a public service announcement, PS4 patch size. They're fixing a significant game crash, causing today's patch to be larger than expected. We apologize for this inconvenience, and thank you for your patience. So guys, I hope all of this sort of bow-tied it together and made this make sense. We're going to now just switch over to some gameplay and get into the action ourselves before this actual downtime occurs. So enjoy. Alright boys, we ain't leaving nothing up to chance now. Okay. Right outside of Flush, my main squeeze. I don't know how we just found a llama. That never happens. Where the fuck did this guy go? Alright, so here's the situation, boys. We got 13 people left. We got to make it up by Retail Road right here. We got a minute to do it. Just trying to decide when the right moment to move is, because there might be somebody chilling over in that area that's going to make their way this way, if I had to guess. There's 12 people. I mean, we got this whole circle to deal with, and I'm talking about looking straight over in this area. There has to be somebody over there. There's no way there's not. So we're gonna have to wait, because it's not that far to run. Alright, I think we're gonna move now. She tried to run from me. Oh, I could use that sniper. There's no time though. Boys. Is there a guy right there? Shit.
Honey! God damn it!
No, my dudes. Thanks everyone for coming out. Right now we got our battle pass challenges that are about to reset for week 7, and that's going to unlock another set that we can actually do and earn XP for that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'll have that all covered here on the channel. Be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, so that way you can, you know, get all your actual videos for these challenges if you're looking to unlock them. Let me know in the comments section below what you think of this latest server maintenance. Did it affect you? Did it not affect you? And I'll see you in the next video. Viollent out.